come rain or shine, our next speaker for the day ensures to bring the world's news to Malayalis world over without fail every day. At the realm of IT department at Malayalam Manorama, one of India's largest and most influential regional media companies, V.V. Jacob has spearheaded the technological transformation and modernization of Malayalam Manorama early on, especially in the areas of digital media and content management. Jacob sir has played a crucial role in enhancing the company's digital platforms, contributing to the success of Manorama Online, which is the top regional news website. He has also been involved in leading the team behind fact-checking, a need of the hour, and investigative journalism initiatives, ensuring high standards of accuracy and integrity in reporting. His responsibilities at Manorama span security, DevOps, virtual infrastructure, and AI/ML initiatives for various group companies of Manorama. With a career spanning over 31 years at Manorama and an additional 3 years in other companies, Jacob sir, with his expertise in cloud infrastructure, network security, and modern IT frameworks, has ensured smooth operations and driving innovation in the media space for Manorama. We look forward to hearing from you how Malayalam Manorama remains to be in the forefront of media houses in this era of social media and news clutter. We welcome you, sir.
Good morning. So I think I am the only person without any presentation. So since I am from the newspaper, I took a paper. So at least I should have a paper with me, right? You know, I think just now Ms. Annie actually told about Monday morning. I was just recollecting a statement that, you know, when you talk about the company's culture, it should not be measured from the brochures and the artifacts which are present in the company's website. But it should be measured from the feeling of an employee whose mindset is there on Monday morning. Because, you know, if you are, I think rest of it you can understand. It's an honor and privilege to be here with all of you on this Saturday morning. In spite of being a holiday, I think a lot of crowd is here, especially young developers. I am very glad to be with all of you. Are you feel challenged with the advent of AI? Can you raise your hands if you are really challenged? Nobody is challenged. It's great. So every day, everybody is saying that, okay, there is going to be a job threat, there is a lot of problem when AI come. Do you believe in that? Yes. Nobody believe or believe? I think all are sleeping or you are on your mobile phones. Can you just switch off your mobile phone for a second? And I need more interactive session because I don't, see, even though we have a radio, I don't really believe in radio. Radio is always one-way traffic. I want to have an interaction. So yes, if it is a job threat, if people take AI as artificial intelligence. And I was just writing that, okay, if it is an alternative intelligence, then you don't have to really worry about. Because God has given you enough power to your brain which can surpass the whole intelligence of artificial intelligence. So if you think and act accordingly, it is a much better choice, or it will give you much better opportunity for your career. I'll tell you a small story about Robert Browning's poem. He once wrote a good poem. And it was quite difficult to understand its meaning. So a couple of people went and asked him, can you just explain this particular poem's meaning? So then he actually gone through the poem 2-3 times, then he smiled. Do you know what he said? When I was writing this poem, the meaning of poem was known to 2 people, me and the God. Now it is left to 1 person, that is God. So is the case with artificial intelligence. You are the gods. So the creator created the platform. You only knows the meaning of the artificial intelligence. You can make that into a product. You can transform your business in a different way. Because the creators, so if you look at the other products, the creators have a clear perception about what it is going to bring to the world. So when Mac was created, the first application which was created on Mac and contributed to its success is, do you know what is that? Anybody? No, it's PageMaker. So there was a definite plan. Using PageMaker, I can make this platform acceptable to the DTPs of the world of that particular time. But when somebody created artificial intelligence, they never had a plan for which product or which area this will become a success. You can use it for anything and for everything, and you can think in different ways, and you can make it as success. Like, see, I have a classic story. So somebody is writing a letter to me. I have only 4 points. You can ask ChatGPT to make into a big statement and send to your boss. And the boss on the other side, he wrote another script to summarize this to 4 points. That is also a use case, right? So we are simply wasting our time. So this is not the actual intended use of that particular product. See, we need to have alternate thinking. The first time we came to know about pages being exploded when Israeli implanted a 3 gram of explosive in it. This came much before the so-called era of artificial intelligence with popularity. It is alternative intelligence. It was planned in 2022 and given to these people, and they were waiting for an event to initiate that. So a lot of things are known to us, and we have to use those things. Do you ever heard about decibel meter? Yes, right. So sometime back in Mumbai police, everybody was just honking at the traffic lights. The moment traffic lights comes down to 3, 4, 2, then the person starts honking. Key. So what they have done is they put a decibel meter along with the traffic lights. The moment you honk, the moment it is about to say 0, if you honk, it will become 99. So apparently, if somebody is trying to honk, then everybody will run and, so please don't do it, do it. It actually added discipline to people. So there are many ways in which you can think and implement the new technologies in your life. So you can say that, okay, we are not particularly trained on this, and I have tried my level best to do all these things, and unfortunately this is not successful. That is called reasoning. In a business, there are only two R's. One is reasoning, the other one is becoming rich. Which R you need to take is a question for all of you. And India actually prominently actually played a role on services sector. And most of the platforms which is there in India are service-oriented platforms. Actually, we want to have product-oriented platforms. We don't want any service-oriented platforms anymore. We need to have product-oriented platforms. And being Keralates and being the very capable people, I don't have any point of dispute that we won't be able to create wonderful products out of Kerala. We need to have good products. Before I forget, I think we should touch upon the work-life balance as well. See, nowadays we are seeing a lot of comments in the newspaper and media that we don't get much time, and we are on work pressure. So when you choose the job or practice as software professional, so I don't know what is the motive in which you choose the practice. So when I was in a meeting with our senior cricketer, Kapil Dev, I think 3 weeks back. So somebody was asking a question to him. So how do you felt when you went for all these matches? Do you have a lot of pressure on you? Then he was saying, so you ask pressure or pleasure? Because if it is a match or a job which you feel that you need to involve, then it's a pleasure. It's not a pressure. So if development is a field where you feel that, okay, it is something where you can do a lot of things creatively, I don't think that it's a pressure. And it's a pleasure. And again, I was just going through some of the products. And in a company, we should have a culture to measure the kind of pressure level we have. You will get a smart ring. And if you if you give the smart ring to all your employees, you will get their BP, your heart rate or stress levels. And in HR level, you can even monitor, right? Whether my employees are under stress or they do need some kind of a counseling. It could be a family-related issue or could be an official-related issue. So all these things can be tracked in nowadays quite easily. So I am saying that, okay, only thing is we should open up our mind and think little loud and fair. Then you will get to know about the ways and means in which you can think, get a solution. So I don't really keep you bored with all my non-technical jargons. But as a community, I think we can work all together, building a good culture. We can build a healthier life in Kerala. See, we all are working for profession and for ourselves, right? We need to have a healthier life and we need to have a healthier profession. I think we should need a decent amount of work-life balance for that as well. And we should spend time in reading rather than, spending a lot of time in our mobile phones and electronic gadgets, which includes all other things. If you spend some time for your reading, your mind will work in a different direction and you will get good sleep so that you can work in a much better way for the next day. And we need to build the community relationship also in a better way so that you can collaborate, bring out very good products. I will end up my speech with one more small example. So in Gujarat, if somebody is, I heard that is a story, building a home, they will give bricks to the person who is building the home, so that, jointly in that particular village, jointly people can build the product. Then I was telling to the person that if it happens in Kerala, what we will do, we are very clever. We will give bricks in different shape. So that, even if he try whole life of his life, he won't be able to build that house. This is not what we want. As different companies and as individuals, we have to work together for a single Kerala. See, it's God's own country, right? And we want to make it as God's own country. You won't get any other heaven other than Kerala, because you have everything here. We need to build the Kerala as the real heaven. So I urge you to work, all of you to work towards that in terms of technology, in terms of environment, in terms of following rules, following traffic, and we can make this as a real heaven. All the best. Thank you.